everybody, it's Dean. This is step 3 of what I would do today if I was starting a new home-based business. And what, we talked early about, choosing the right opportunity, whether it's got good leadership, whether the timing is good, whether we're passionate about it. We talked about all those factors early on, and I want to move on. We moved on to step 2 about, learning a little bit about the company, their pay plan. We don't want to get analysis paralysis and learn everything there is to know. We want to rely on our upline leadership to mentor us along the way and bring prospects to them, let them do the work. That's so key when you're first starting out, and then later on you can become the mentor. And step 3 is beginning your online presence. Okay, we're going to work our warm market, and we talked about building a list and working through that list and working our warm market. But if you're anything like me, that's just not, I want something bigger. I've got a little bit bigger vision than that. And I want people to come to me if possible. I like to teach and I like to train, and if I can do that and bring other people to me through the internet, that's a pretty powerful invention. In case you haven't heard, there's a way to build your business through social networking, and I want to talk about that real quick. The first and the most important thing that you can do right away is to pick a good domain name. Selecting a good URL, whether it's building your own personal brand. I got this book called Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, and he talks about and you got to get this if you're starting any kind of business, or even if you're considering it later, or even if you got a job. Gary talks about the importance of your personal brand. Everybody's going to need one. You already have your own personal brand now. People know you for different things. If you're a baseball coach, soccer coach, stay-at-home mom, a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, whatever it is, you've got your own brand, a good golfer, and people know certain things about you. And what you can do online is project that brand out to the world, and you will bring other people to you. But let's talk about the domain and what we're going to do first when we're choosing it. If you can, I have deanethridge.com, and I highly recommend that if you're doing personal branding. But most professional internet marketers, or if you're going to build a home-based opportunity, you want to pick a good domain that's already got keywords in it. So, but they also have, and I have multiple domains. And for example, I have a Talk Fusion business that has it's a services, video marketing services business, and they have 8 different products. But I have Talk Fusion Affiliate. That's got Talk Fusion Affiliate is a keyword that people type in. So guess where I rank on Google when people type in Talk Fusion Affiliate? I'm right there, and I'm building a whole new program for that. But I'm not interested in talking about that right now, but I did want to stress the importance of, if you're in health and wellness or weight loss, you can find a domain name. It's very, very important. You want to do some brainstorming. Find a domain name that's catchy, that's short, that people can remember later. And if it's got weight loss in it, or if you're in Numis and you want to sell gold and silver, or if you're in penny auctions and you can find a domain name with penny auctions in it, that's what you want to do, and you'll get some free traffic. So go to Google Keyword Tool and find out what people are searching for, and if you can find the exact keyword domain, it will help you so much. It just gets you free traffic. And then when we're going to talk more about building our blog, but choosing a domain name is so important. You want to make that a .com, okay? There's .nets out there, there's .info, there's .biz, but people really don't readily identify that. And a lot of times if you have a .net domain name, people will type that in and they'll go to another site because 70% of people are so used to, the first thing they think of is .com. They're not thinking about .biz, .org, they're thinking about .com. So if you can get the domain in .com, I would recommend that. And again, I mentioned keep it short, keep it rememberable. You can't have a 50-character long domain name because nobody will remember that. And when talking about company names and brand names, be careful about that. I've crossed the line on that before with another company, and I didn't know it was illegal to do it, but it really wasn't illegal. I just got my hand slapped. But just be careful that you're not doing any kind of copyright infringement by buying the companies. If they don't want you to use their name in the domain, don't do it, because you're building a domain that's on, you're building a foundation on sand, and it's not going to last. So just check into what your company has on regulations for domain name use. But if it's weight loss or penny auctions instead of Zeke Rewards, or instead of Isalus, you've got something with weight loss or nutrition shakes, try to find a domain name that fits within that niche. One of the hot things now is getting mobile domains. You can build a mobile website. I think 60% of the traffic now, or within the year, is going to be on a mobile device. So if you can get your site to convert and look good on a mobile site, it definitely helps. If you can get opt-in pages or videos that you can put on there, you can get a .mobi extension, and that will help you on your domain names. But you can also get the other extensions, the .net, the .org, the .info, and just protect yourself, and that'll cost you just a few bucks a year. So if you've got your own personal brand and you're going to be a superstar someday, you may want to consider that. And when you register those domain names, register them for as long as possible. If you get a domain name, if you're really serious about your business, you want to register that for 4 or 5 years if possible, because that tells Google that this is a serious person that's wanting to build a nice business. But they see a lot of these one-hit wonders out in Vietnam and some of these other foreign third world countries that set up these rogue sites for spamming and capturing information and stealing people's personal or all their information from their credit cards on down. So just try to register your domain name for a long period of time, and that will help you as well. So again, that's what I'd recommend for choosing your domain. Next, we're going to talk about how to set up WordPress. I like Blogger and some of the other blogging softwares, but to me, WordPress is the only way to go. And I'm going to be telling you on the next video where to go to set up WordPress easily, what plugins. We're going to be talking about a lot of things in this series. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, everybody.